You dip the nugget into sauce, hear that familiar crunch, and for a moment, everything feels right. Chicken nuggets are comfort food, kid food, nostalgia wrapped in crispy breading. But your grandparents never ate them as children. Neither did your parents. Chicken nuggets didn't exist until 1983. How did a food invented in the Reagan era become timeless comfort? Americans used to avoid chicken, not because of taste, because of bones. In the 1950s, beef was king. Chicken meant carcasses and endless picking around small bones. Messy, frustrating, sales were stuck. A Cornell food scientist named Robert Baker saw a problem worth solving. What if you could eat chicken like a hamburger? No bones, no mess, just meat you could hold in one hand. In 1963, Baker invented the chicken stick, ground chicken bound with salt and vinegar, coated in batter, frozen until solid. It held its shape when dropped in hot oil. Tasted like chicken, but ate like pure convenience. Baker published his formula openly. No patent. He wanted to help the struggling chicken industry, not get rich. His invention spread to cafeterias and frozen aisles, but it took 20 years and a fast food giant to finally make it famous. McDonald's had a problem in the early 1980s. Health-conscious customers wanted alternatives to beef. Chicken seemed obvious. But how do you serve chicken through a drive-thru window? They partnered with Keystone Foods. The challenge? Create a chicken product that survives frozen storage, microwave reheating, and teenage employees. Millions of servings daily, all tasting exactly the same. The solution? Chicken breast ground into paste with skin and seasonings for moisture. Pressed into molds, coated in batter containing starches that puff during frying. Each nugget got flash fried for exactly 60 seconds. Hot enough to set the coating, quick enough to leave the inside raw, then frozen to -10 degrees. It would finish cooking later, in restaurant fryers across the world. The shapes aren't random. McDonald's nuggets come in exactly 4 forms: the bell, the boot, the ball, and the bone. Each one engineered for cooking physics. Thickness determines cooking time. If all nuggets were identical, thick parts stay raw, while thin parts burn. Varying geometry means each piece finishes at the same moment in the fryer. The breading matters just as much. That coating isn't just crunch. It's a moisture barrier keeping chicken from drying during 2-stage cooking. Fry once at factory. Freeze. Fry again at restaurant. Wrong coating means rubber. The batter carries flavor compounds that brown during frying. Those golden spots, Maillard reaction zones. Same chemistry that makes bread crust and seared steak delicious. Engineered to trigger your brain's reward systems. So if nuggets are just ground chicken in smart breading, why did they spark one of the biggest food controversies of the 2000s? The answer wasn't the coating, it was the paste. Mechanically separated chicken became a phrase parents feared. High-pressure systems stripped every bit of meat from bones, creating pink slurry that included tendons and cartilage. When photos of pink slime went viral in 2010, the industry faced reckoning. McDonald's announced they'd already switched to white meat in 2003, but those images had burned into public memory. That pink paste was never dangerous, just unappetizing to see. Food is perception as much as nutrition. Once you've seen how the sausage gets made, it's hard to unsee it. Today's nuggets exist on a spectrum. Fast food chains mostly use whole muscle chicken pressed into shapes. Grocery brands range from premium all-breast to economy versions with more filler. Ingredient lists tell the story. Basic nuggets contain chicken, water, salt, and breading. Budget versions list 25 ingredients including modified starches and sodium phosphates. Neither is poison. Additives handle texture, preservation, and consistency, but they serve different philosophies. One says recognizable food. The other says cheap, tasty, and convenient. The markup is significant. Raw chicken breast costs about $3 per pound. Nuggets sell for $8 to $12 per pound. Processing adds value. Whether that value matters depends entirely on what you want. The part that surprises everyone: how recent this all is. Children today eat nuggets assuming they've always existed. But the nugget is younger than Star Wars, younger than the Walkman, younger than most parents of today's children. Robert Baker, the Cornell scientist, watched his invention become one of the most consumed foods on Earth. McDonald's alone sells 4 million nuggets every single day. KFC, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A followed. Nuggets became the default chicken format for American children. Baker died in 2006, largely uncelebrated. He'd given away his formula for free. Never trademarked the name. Just wanted to solve the chicken bone problem. The food he invented became a $30 billion global industry. The nugget solved a real problem. Americans wanted chicken, but didn't want bones. Baker gave them chicken as snack food. McDonald's gave them chicken they could eat while driving. The market responded. Every nugget carries that history. The 1950s chicken slump, the Cornell lab, the McDonald's kitchens, the pink slime controversy, the reformulation. What started as solution became staple. What was invented became invisible. Most people today can't imagine a world without nuggets, not realizing that world existed within living memory. The chicken nugget isn't ancient tradition. It's industrial problem-solving that worked so well, we forgot it was invented. Next time you bite into a nugget, you'll taste 40 years of food engineering. The shape that cooks evenly, the coating that locks in moisture, the breading designed to trigger your brain's reward centers, all of it invisible. Your grandparents grew up in a world without this. Your grandchildren will grow up assuming it always existed. You're living in the narrow window where both perspectives are still alive. What was the first chicken nugget you remember eating?